All right, we're here. We are here. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Monday morning. Let's go. Just want to give a quick audio check. Make sure everything's working all right. All right, seems to be. Tame Tiger. Good morning. Glossio. Bon dia. American Solo Spy. Good morning. Predator. Good morning. Let's check out Mancini's good old tweet. Good old tweet. Basically like a no news Monday. Blah, blah, blah. 54.72, 55.12 largely being range. We hit 55.01. Plan today, 93 support is weak. 55.12 alive. 93 fails, dipped 79. Pretty simple. Tennessee Rob, good morning. How did everybody do on Friday? How did everybody do? 54.93 support. That's right where we're at right now. Did we make money? Did we lose money? I don't know. Looked like kind of a crappy day on Friday, to be honest. We did take some trades on Friday. We hit payout on the Bulenox account there. We requested $1,000 out of that account. Bassett, good morning. Mr. O was plus 350. Mr. O made like $180. Lizelle, good morning. I only traded one account. Traded this account on Friday. This is the only one I traded. So we're $155 away from payout on that account now. So we'll see if we can find a spot today to get $155. If we don't, being as basically a no news Monday, no need to push it. We got until the 20th if we want to get a payout in this period. So we got 3 more days. So yeah, no need to push it. We'll try our best. Up 300 for the last 3 days. Let's go. Nice job. Oh. Friday was a green day. Got your payout approved Friday. Sue, let's go. It's the way we want to see it. Let's check out our news today. I don't think there's much. I think maybe a couple speakers, if I remember when I looked earlier. Yeah, we got a 3-month and a 6-month bill auction at 11:30. That's really not going to do much. Williams speaking at noon. Harker speaking at 1. That's it. That's it. That's all we got. We have a holiday in the middle of this week, Juneteenth on Wednesday, I believe, and then we also have the contract rollover today. I'm rolling over to the new contract, to the U contracts. So when you kind of put a no news Monday with the rollover and holiday midweek, this is going to be a week where you should not be super aggressive, in my opinion. You take the trade setups that present themselves, and if they don't get a setup, you just don't take it. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe price action today will be great. But the anticipation is that we probably chop for most of the day. Checking out the news for the rest of the week here. I mean, it's pretty dreadful there, guys. There's nothing Tuesday, nothing Wednesday. As obviously Wednesday is like a half day there. Thursday, initial jobless claims. Fed manufacturing index. Little crude oil there. Some tips auctions barking. Friday S&P manufacturing. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, really nothing. So be an interesting week here. Eberth, good morning. Dennis, good morning. Mad Boxy in the house, good morning. Volatility, what up? Lizelle, best day. What are we talking about, Lizelle? 50%. Lizelle, are you on? What are we talking about on Topstep? Is that what happened? You went over the 50%. What's up, Gunja? How much do I need to trade? Is it $669 or $3? It says make an additional $669. Yeah, so it'll be $669. Caleb, good morning. That sucks. That means you must have went over the 50%. Yeah, don't ever do that with Topstep, because then whatever you go over by, they're going to make you make that amount of money to pass. So it almost makes more sense to just lose it if it's not a funded account. It sucks, but it is what it is. $669, I guess, is not too bad. Couple trades there. Volatility. I didn't see your live. Let me see. Is it up there now? Okay, there it is. I was like, I didn't see it. Didn't see it there, guy. Yeah, I switched over. Blazing. George, what's up? Caleb, I'm coming into today is one of those days where I'm coming into the day with kind of no bias. I mean, we're this close to kind of the all-time highs. You know, can we sell off for sure? And I got levels marked to the downside there, but I don't know. Coming into today with kind of like no real bias. We'll have equal highs and equal lows above and below. On the 5 minute, with 944 there, and then relative equal highs at 987. So I do have the London high and low marked out, I believe. 934 down there for the London low. Let me make sure I'm not marking that out wrong, as I do sometimes. Yep. And then obviously all-time highs for the London high. So maybe we want to sweep that low here at open, trade into the 930s. We'll kind of see. I mean, I didn't stream Friday, guys. The internet at the hotel was atrocious. I had 8 megabytes down and 2 megabytes per second up. So yeah, there was no streaming there. No chance that I could stream. Zero chance. So since we're waiting on the payout for the money to be removed from my Bulenox account, I mentioned in my Discord, I did get the Bulenox account to pay out on Friday. I was $99 away when I ended the stream, and I wasn't going to take another trade, but I did end up finding a spot on that sell-off, and we got it across the payout line. So I did take a payout there on that one. This should be removed at some point today. And then we ended the day red on these accounts about $400. And as you can see, I actually ended up being green about $150 on each of these. So on that short, that same sell-off, I found a spot and took it, got these accounts back to green. Actually, right after I ended stream was when I took that trade. I mean, literally right after I ended stream, I ended up taking that shot and making some money there. So we did get back to green, and yeah, so that's a good thing. So we're going to be taking the opening range trade now on a fresh Bulenox. I have quite a few Buleys that reset at 90%. So I kind of slung these around last time, didn't really treat them like I should have. And this time we're going to treat those correctly. So But yeah. So we'll be taking the opening range trade on a Bulenox eval, not on a funded account, because we can't take it on APEX. I don't really want to take it on my funded futures or Topstep for that reason. So we will take it on an eval there. Let me get some of these closed out here. There we go. Caleb, if you want to join the Discord, it's down in the description. You just click the link in the description. No Predator. They finished second. They didn't win. The pitching just kind of fell apart. So if you can switch from Rhythmic to Ninja, yeah, of course, Lizelle. If you just log, you can use Ninja. Anything Rhythmic, you can use with Bulenox. Yeah, they kind of fell apart. He played well. He pitched 6 scoreless innings over 2 games. And then the third game, that was a must-win. He didn't have to pitch, which is fine. And then the fourth game, they went 2-2. I don't know. They never brought him in. So they pitched. I don't know. I didn't agree with how the coaches kind of ran things. And it's not, whatever. They just not. They play to lose, in my opinion. They don't think logically. So basically, they didn't pitch him in the third game because they're trying to save him for the fourth game, but we have to win the third game to make it to the fourth game, and the third game was very close. We almost lost, but anyway, so we end up winning, and then they pitched our worst pitcher to start the game. He walked like 7 people to start the game. He walked in like 3 or 4 runs, and then they took him out finally. So to me, that's not playing to win, but. Amelia, good morning. That's not playing to win. But I am going to sign up to coach since my situation's kind of different now. I have the ability, the time to be able to coach. So this next season, they just don't understand basic stuff, and it frustrates me. They don't understand how to hit the cutoff guide. They don't understand where you go on the backup, how to do a rundown, just basic stuff. They don't. Like, my kid understands it because I've taught it to him, but the other kids just don't. And plus, he's been playing baseball his whole life, so. But, yeah. They don't get it. They don't get it. But we'll see what happens today on this. We're going to be very patient, Mr. Crooner. Good morning. Very patient today. I'm only going to take setups to me that make sense. I'm not going to be taking any I think setups. We're going to be looking for some clean inversions with kind of an A setup there. Because here's the thing. I want to make $144 this week on one account by Thursday so I can get a payout, right? But other than that, does this week matter all that much as far as trying to push the other accounts? Not really. So let's just take that for what it's worth and, just be patient. See what happens. Like I said, my lean here at open, I think we run down through the 40s here, down into the 30s. We could manipulate higher, little VWAP touch, and then go down, but we got equal lows there at 944.75. We have the London low down there at the 34s. So being this close to it seems like we go take that out first and then kind of go from there. Let's switch over to the Bulenox. I don't even know which one I chose. Which one did I choose? We'll stop it so I can look. 27. Let's switch over to the Bulenox so we can watch the opening range trade here. Again, it's going to be taken on an eval. And if you want to pick this little bot up, like I said, ratloretrades.com. To take this opening range trade. All it's doing is taking the high and the low of the 929 candle. Just kind of a little fun trade here. High and the low of the 929. Going 1-to-1 on the first contract and 1-to-4 on the second. So, yeah, ES. I should probably mark out those levels there on the ES too. I did roll over, guys, on all Connies. So I rolled over all Connies, on all the props. I rolled over. I'm going to come and copy these. There we go. Well, we're getting a push here at open, or almost at open. Got about 48 seconds here. Yeah, I'm on you as well. Regular person. I rolled a U. All right, come on. About to open up here. Let's see what we get. Got about 30 seconds. Looks like volatility's already long here. He needs what? 69, 695. Oh, he's still on the M. Looks like he's still on the M contract. All right, here we go. Orders placed. My lean is short, but we're tagged in long, so that's all right. I don't know why I didn't cancel. Okay, there it did. All right, tagged in long. Only on one contract, though, not two, oddly enough, but that's all right. Just need to push into the 66 here if we can get it. See if we can get a push. ES pulling. Nasdaq trying to push. There we go. So a little winner there. I don't quite know why it only tagged us in on one contract, but that's all it did. So small winner there, 100 and whatever. Something. 120 something dollars. A little double toppy there. It's the 96 or the 967s. There we go. A little VWAP touch. So 125 on that account there. Looks like it should have been more. I don't know why it canceled the second contract. I think maybe because 1 minute went by. So spiking up there through the VWAP. ES is at the lows. Nasdaq is not. ES right at the lows, and Nasdaq is still trying to push. A little double bottom there on the ES. Ninja Trader off, can't connect it. I don't know, Danny. I mean, it seems to be fine to me, but I'm not on it this morning right now. I haven't heard anybody saying anything about it. Did we get a quick run through the 44s here? Andy's is working fine. Danny, yeah, I was thinking Amelia or somebody else said they were on it too this morning. Who was that? Lizelle? Yeah, Lizelle was trying to trade Ninja too. Might take a stab here through the run through the 44s. All right, we're going to try it. Oh, goodness. Come on. Rip her down. Come on. Go. Come on. Get through there. I like it. Stops in. We're going to see if we can run through the London low now. Come on, you won't do the 30s. Oops, I was trying to lock in a little bit there. So I'm going to just leave it at break even. Come on, rip it down. You know you want it. I wanted it to expand there. ES is pushing now, strong. Goodness. All right, stopped out there. 160 bucks on that account. Got it to 52K. I mean, we were up, you know, technically we were up there another 140, 150 bucks. And I wanted more. I was trying to like hold for that 30 because I know it's going to go to it, 34s. But I feel like it goes to it anyway. We'll see. Just want to come back up and stop me out before going to it, as the dirty girl does. The dirty girl does it to us again. So running through our target there at the 30 after just coming back up and wicking to stop us out. A little frustrating, but that's what happens, right? I have to put my stop at break even there. I can't let that go back red. I was trying to lock in a little something on that. I was trying to lock in like 7, 8 handles. And I guess I didn't drop it fast enough. What's up, little Naz? So ES pushed through the London low there, and now it's ripping back up to 96 right off that 93 level. The 93 was support there on the ES, so now the Nasdaq and the ES are just out of whack here, out of sync. ES approaching the 5,500 here. Let's see if the ES retests the VWAP here and maybe sells off. Could be an interesting spot. Could be an interesting spot. Could be an idiot box today. Very well could be. Testing the 950s here. Question now, is the draw higher or is the draw lower? I don't know. What up, Slade? What up? Volume's low. Yeah, I mean, it's a no news Monday. It's just one of those things. Coach Cleats, good morning. What's up? It's kind of a no news Monday. So, what do we expect, you know? So ES tested that 93, pulled back into the pivot at 90 and bounced out of there. Obviously, Nasdaq still ran the London low there. We do have the midnight open, I think. Is that? Yeah, 961 is the midnight open that I marked out there. Midnight open. Yeah, Caleb, there's not much going on today at all. It's one of those days where, you know, could go anyway, either way here. So a little pushback up here, kind of into the 50% level here. So if we believe the draw is lower, you know, we could look for a short out of this, but I don't know. Tough spot. There's nothing really here on the 1 minute, to be honest. You're thinking the idiot box is forming? Maybe. I hope we don't idiot box already. I'd like to at least get the first 45 minutes to an hour in before we end up doing that. Yeah, I saw the fast track accounts, Naz. I don't know, man. They're a little bit expensive, a little pricey. I didn't get to dig too deep into them yet, but they do look interesting. Janelle, good morning. They do kind of look interesting. ES pulling back down to the 95s here, looking like it might want to retest the lows there at 90. What's up, Joaquin? Going good so far, Joaquin. One green, well, 2 green trades right there at open, so can't complain. Just a couple $100. One on the eval 125, and the other one. Where are we at on the other one? 160. Oh, thanks, Joaquin. Yep. Yeah, we got through there pretty quickly. I think, you know, making the shorts and all that stuff, and then the longer streams kind of help. Joey, good morning. There's a potential short setup on the 30-second chart if you guys are watching it. I'm not 100% sure I take it. We'll see. The contract, today's kind of rollover day, blazing. I think usually on like a Monday, I'll usually roll over to you. Whenever Ninja alerts me to roll over, I typically do it. So there's a potential short setup on the 30-second chart here, but I don't know. I'm not sure I love it. We'll see. Yeah, something's weird with that, Danny. I don't know. If you guys are watching the 30-second chart, there is a potential short setup there. Right here. So if we close below this gap here, you could maybe take it. We did push back up into OTE. 200 moving average as well. So push back below this gap here. You could take that if you wanted to. If you wanted to be hyper aggressive, you could take it on a close below the kind of 949 area. But we tapped into a 12-hour bullish gap. Yeah. ES is pushing as well. I mean, here's the only thing. Like I said, I don't know that I'll take this setup. It's like, do we have to go lower? We don't have to. So it's one of those things, right? I'm not sure I take it. Depends on momentum. A little double bottom there, 946. This is your long bread and butter setup. Yeah, it would kind of make sense, right? Sweep of liquidity. But I also think a short rerun of the lows, one more manipulation leg maybe makes sense here. We'll see. So there you go. You got the close below now on that gap. Let's see if we get a quick run through the 28s here. Or if it wants to pop back up. Your break-even stop kind of comes in at 31.50 at this point. So close below. Let's see if it pushes back through the lows here. 31.50 would be your break-even stop. ES approaching the kind of 95 area there, testing it. Pushing back up here. Now your break-even stop will be below that swing at 33, but looks like it might just rip your face off if you're in the short here. You need a quick reaction from the bears here, really. See if it'll test the lows. I don't know. ES is pushing back up into the VWAP area, so Nasdaq and ES kind of out of sync here, as they have been all morning. SMT with ES, yes. Starting to test 38s again here. Let's see if this thing can push back through that 32 level. If we get through that 33 area there, we can probably sell down, but looking like a tough ask at this point. Yes, tap the VWAP there. Maxie over here barking at something. I don't know what he's barking at. So if you took that 30-second short, you puckered up right there, but you kind of you got it. It ended up working. Never closed back above. 1K per each month, fast 5 days. 10 days up to 1.5, 25K. I'll have to check that video out, Little Nas. Is anyone else having creation delays on Apex? I haven't bought an Apex account, Donovan, so I don't know. Yeah, and I think a lot of people haven't bought the accounts yet or whatever. So, yeah, if you took that 30-second short there, end up working out for you. But it was a little bit of a, like I said, kind of a squeezer there. I did take it with a few micros on my funded futures account. Maybe $100, nothing crazy. Switched over to micros on that one. Just didn't want to. I don't know. Don't want to risk too much. So, but we'll take it. So we're $433 away from being able to take out another 1K on that one, and then we're $600 away on another account from being able to take out another 2,000. So maybe we can get those there by the end of the week, something like that. They posted in Discord. You haven't checked their Discord today, so I don't know. It does feel like the draw is lower. We kind of failed to go higher. ES losing the support there at 93s. ES kind of get through that pivot point at 90. There's not really a whole lot holding it up from going all the way down to the 79s, which is the next level there that Mancini has. Pivot point down here, 889, kind of looking like a tasty area. It's a little bounce-a-rooney right there. ES bounced off that 90 again. I think the ES holds that or pushes through that 90. Ran the 06 here. 88 seems inevitable at this point. I don't hate this right here, to be honest. A little pushback up. Do kind of got a wick up here in 928 area. ES back above 93 at this point, or at least testing it. Testing the 93. Let's go. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. If you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, it's free. Let's go. Nico's here in that complaining mini Discord. So, okay, let's go. Pushing back up here, 920s. ES kind of back to that 493 area. I think a push kind of back into the 930. Well, yeah, maybe like that 928, 930 area kind of makes sense. Especially if we close above 921 there on the 30-second chart. May not get that high, though. It's trying. ES is pushing back below the 93s at this point. Again, ES testing that 90 pivot there. Yes, testing the 90 there. If it loses that, we'll probably roll back down here and test the lows again. But we'll see here if it bounces off that 90 or not. $90 kind of the line in the sand there on the ES. The line in the sand. Pushing up here, 925s. Yes, kind of retesting the 93s. Testing 35 here. Let's see what happens. Yes, retesting kind of that 93, 94 area there. Pushing back down here. See if it tests the 20s again. All right, see what we get here. Pushing down here. There's not really a 30-second short setup here. I guess technically there is if you take into account the entire range. A little pushback up there. It's kind of like, anybody take that wick test-ish there? It's kind of like one of those ones I was unsure about. I think it made a new low, so I think that would have been fine. That seemed like a decent play, but like I said, it's not something. I'm only taking my setups today. I'm not taking something that I'm not super confident in. So, what's up, Spy Girl? Oh, Trace by Matt took it? Oh. Well, I would feel much more confident about it than if he took it, I guess. But I saw it there, but like I was looking more at the 30-second chart on a pushback up. There was a little long setup on the 30-second chart there. $30-second setup there for long. Hello. All right, there it is. Yeah, I agree with you, Joaquin. It's not something I've back tested. You got to know which one to take. That's the tricky part. What's up, Leonard? Appreciate you. Yeah, I had a great Father's Day. Spent time with the kids. We went and saw Inside Out 2. So took the kids to a movie. You took along for 13 points. Yeah, like I saw it, Mr. Crooner, but I didn't take it. I mean, a nice little close above. Really, you weren't in the red very much there. What was that about? 5 points of roll, 5 points of drawdown, 13 points on the push back up into the 35s. I mean, like I saw it there. I just was like, man, I don't know if I wanted to take it. But it looked pretty clean. It looked pretty clean to me. Looked pretty clean. It looks like Husk is currently in a long as well. He took that 1 minute inversion right there. Anybody take that? I didn't. It's fine. It made sense to take. I just didn't take it. 12-point stop. He's up about 7 or 8 handles at this point. Stops at break even. Yeah, I think a VWAP target makes a lot of sense here. Maybe even that opening range, that open high up there at the 70s. This thing could push all the way back up to 87s, really. Got relative equal highs up there. Push into the 55s here. Black Beauty, yeah. Well, you know, spend time with your kids. It's like, what do y'all want to do? And they're like, let's go see a movie. So it's not always what dad wants to do, you know? You got to take them to the movies sometimes and do things like that. It was it was a cute little movie. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of those movies, but that one was okay because it wasn't like super drawn out and long. So I didn't mind it. Pamela Makina Wesh. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. I know how to pronounce Pamela, though. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Let's go. Trader Edge back to green. Let's go. I like it. I did just jump in right there, guys, on this. I got in a little late, so I just took what I needed. I like the look of that for a push into the VWAP. And lo and behold, boom, we got 78 cents over the threshold for an Apex payout. Let's go. So we can add $2,000 to the payout list. Yes, I will take out the Max. Yes, I will pay myself. Oh, Max heard his name and he barked. So, no, I'm not shorting here. You took the pullback on the opening on the OB. Yeah, makes sense. So, yeah, $2,000 more locked up. Let's go. More to spend on the kids. So we will request that today. I don't think I've done anything on this account to get a denial. Now, sometimes, you know, you guys see me trade these accounts and I do enter and then I manually put my stops kind of in. So if they deny me for something like that, then whatever, I'll let you guys know. But I don't anticipate that being the case. But let's update the board. I guess, should I wait? I mean, like, I'm not going to wait to update it. I'm going to go ahead and do it now because, I mean, hey, I anticipate getting paid. So I don't think it should be an issue. So that puts us at $4,200 on June, which is much better than May. Seems like we're more on a April course there. So you took the short, Capac? I mean, the VWAP short pays. We see how this VWAP, it's so funny. Like, I started paying attention to the VWAP a long time ago, right? And there were times where the VWAP paid every time. You could count on a 6 to 10 point rejection or bounce. And then it kind of went away for a couple of months. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It kind of went away, and now it seems like the VWAP play is back. Seems like it's back. Appreciate you, Lil Nas. Lil Nas X. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's paying again. I know Nas has been saying that for a while, but like, yeah, it's paying again, these VWAP plays. I mean, look at that push right there. When I used to do my 6 ticks, I don't know if I ever even mentioned this. When I was doing the 6 to 8 tick strategy, the VWAP was my play. You know, because you could almost always count on a 6 to 8 tick reaction off the VWAP. So oh, that's how you started trading. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just as simple as that, right? The VWAP plays especially when you got the 200 and the VWAP kind of together, you got a little double protection. You got midnight open right here. A lot of things make sense to get a little bit of a reaction off that area. So now you got to switch the name. How often can you switch your name? I don't even know. Guys, I am like duking it out with Apex over here trying to get this coupon code. I saw that 0 Day J got his. I'm like, what the hell, man? Everybody can get a code except me. Everybody can get a code except for me. Every 14 days. Oh. Checking on Nutty there. Looks like he's green, $100. Let's go. Oh, there's Kiamber. I hadn't checked on Kiamber in a minute. Let's see what she's up to. She's read $93. I think she just went live. Oh, he hasn't waited as long as me. Trust me. He said it was like a month. I've been waiting like 2.5, 3 months at this point. I had a custom code before and it expired. That was a few months ago. It was methodical and it expired. And when I sent them a message to correct it, they were like, oh yeah, fixed. And then I noticed my code was no longer valid. I'm like, what the heck? It might have been more than 3 months ago. Looks like Alpine's slightly red today so far. I mean, it feels like we get through here. Oh man, I'm so happy about the payouts, guys. Like, it's tough when you like, I mean, like, you know, obviously last month I documented what I did right, what I did wrong. But this month I think I've just been much more patient. I wasn't like, I didn't like get $300-400 away and then try to just go full send. So get past the midnight open here. We should be able to rip here. Is Husk still long? I think he got stopped out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you have to be part of the DCA gang to get the custom code. Thanks, Jamie. Maybe I got to get in that DCA. No, I do DCA on the evals. Is that not good enough, AS? Lizelle, you feel like you're worried when you request your payout from Apex. You're worried you had time. The DCA. Well, Lizelle, all you can do is just request and see. I mean, they're not going to take the profits from you. They're just going to make you trade, right? 10 more days. So at the end of the day, it's not like they're taking the profit from you, but it is a bit annoying. We'll request today. I know I did not DCA at all. The only thing that I did do is I didn't put a hard stop in, but I think if you look at my RR, it's probably good. And I don't even know if you can check that on Apex's. Can you check that on Apex's website? Like, that's one thing I do like about Topstep, My Funded Futures. You can check the reports and actually see like what your average win was, your average loser. Can you do that on Apex? I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. Not sure. Let me see. Good morning, Paulette. Yeah, maybe Radu, right? I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think, I mean, like I said, I don't think a hard stop is that crazy. I don't know. Did I ever have a red day on this account? Let me look. So this is this account here. 71, 46, $600, 120, minus $6. That's break even. 91, no trade. 450, 110, 216, 62, 138, 61, $9, 86, 185, 140, and then today 160. So we literally never had a red day on this account. I mean, the only red day we had was $9, which, I mean, that's break even, right? To me, $6. So that's my only red day right there. Every other day on this account was green or break even. I'd say that's pretty consistent. There's no huge windfalls in there or anything like that. No DCAs. That's pretty consistent. Unless I don't know what that means. No, there's not a way to look at it on Quantire AS, as far as I know. I mean, maybe there is and I don't know about it. Somebody can let me know. I mean, like, I know you can scroll down, but I don't know if it shows you, like, details, does it? No, I don't think so. It doesn't show you, like, your average win, your average loser. that sort of thing, your win percentage, so on and so forth. But there could be somewhere in there that shows you that. Why did the 6 p.m. opening candle open up 250 points bullish on the Nasdaq? That might have been because of the contract rollover. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think they should implement that too, Mr. Crooner. That would be something nice to be able to look at. Paulette, I don't know if I said good morning. I think I did. We'll say it again. There's nothing wrong with saying it twice. Man, Husk is back long again over here, being aggressive. I like it. Account performance, does it? Where do you see? Are you talking about on RTrader Pro or something? Or is that on Quantower? I'm looking. Account performance. Oh, okay, there that is. Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know. I had no idea about that. But does that show me? But I don't know. That doesn't show me the. Wow, look at this thing go. Ripper. Anybody in that long still? Oh, okay. I see now. So you can show this month. Wish you could show like all time. I guess you can customize it. Oops. All right, we'll customize it. I don't even know how long I've had this account. Oh, you're longer. Let's go. Oh, yeah, now we go. It's ripping now. ES is looking strong back to 5,500 here. I'm trying to make sure this doesn't show anything I don't want you guys to see or whatever. Not that I don't want you to see, but, you know, like personal information. Shit, we don't want it to go all the way up there. How do we scroll down? Anyway, so there's my graph. So I guess we did have some red days last month. And I don't quite know how I can see the graph at the bottom. It shows the little metrics at the bottom. So it shows profit factor of 1.99. I don't know what those mean. Win-loss ratio 2.0. Max drawdown, negative $400. Profit loss, so my average loss is what? The max loss 558. Average loss $15. Average win. Is that right? 105. No, wait, there it is. So 105 average win, 107 average loss. So they're right in line there. It's kind of a 1-to-1. That's about what I expect. So, yeah, I don't see anything in here that should throw up any red flags. It's a pretty solid graph. Oh, Kid Poker in the house. Let's go, Kid Poker. Was 120 away from payout, now trapped in a short. That sucks, Kid Poker. Well, the good news for you, Kid Poker, I don't know how much higher we can go, right? I mean, I guess that's the good news. Happy Monday, Alito. How you doing? Yeah, I still feel like we push up more, but ES pullback here. Let's see if it holds the VWAP. You're just looking. Oh. Used AM numbers to go short. Yeah, I mean, we lost the 493, so I could see that. Kid Poker. The only thing I would say is that we didn't really base below there yet. We didn't accept that area yet. I don't know if you're on Nasdaq or ES there. I assume you're probably on ES, but I don't know. I mean, the shorts were fine. They did pay through kind of the 19,000s. I was leaning towards us pushing back down, and I missed the 1 minute inversion long here. But Bulenox is rhythmic. It is rhythmic. You're on the ES. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I would say be careful too. Alito, did you sign the documents in RTrader Pro? Is it your first time getting Bulenox? I can't remember if you've had it before. Interesting spot here. I'm going to try a little scalp. 3 points. Come on. Let's go. You see those triple equal highs sitting there? Triple equal highs sitting there. I had to just go for it. That was on my 10 accounts. That was on 10, 5 evals and 5 fundeds there. So $55, 3 points. I mean, it's nothing huge, right? But when you see something like that, you just have to take it. I wanted to kind of go a little bigger size there, but, we ain't that crazy. We ain't that crazy. Oh, down 10 points. Yeah, Kid Poker. Yeah, I agree that Mancini's numbers did say if we lose 93, we probably see 79. But you also got to understand when we reclaim 93 there, I think once we get above the VWAP, you should just exit. So good news is that 93 level is weak now. And ES, could come back to, there's a good chance by the end of the day it comes back to your entry and we reach down to that 79 level. But we'll see. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense, right, Alito? So you push above 93. Once we pull back, we wick into it. Then that's kind of your sign there that, once this gap holds, right? Once this holds here and we bounce out of there, we get above this VWAP, I would just be killing the trade. So you had the right idea. I just think that we didn't, push down, retest, give me 3 points. But, we had to lose this pivot. I think we were talking about this pivot. It's like if we lose this pivot, we go down, and we held it. But, yeah, I think there's a decent chance that that we see 79 by the end of the day. So if you're already holding it this long, may as well just hold on to it. I don't know. Or if it gets back kind of in that 98, 97 area, if it pushes below the VWAP, hold it. If it pushes into the VWAP and holds, get out of that puppy. But I don't know. I think sometimes you just got to accept a 3, 4, 5 point loss and just find another spot. Just find another spot. That's all. So, yeah, it did go under twice. It held it it bounced out of there the first time, held the VWAP, went back under it again. But you have to remember, if you read the actual newsletter, Kid Poker, it says on there 60% of failed breakdown. 60% of breakdowns fail. So that's why you got to be careful there on those breakdown plays. It can give you some points, but, you know, a lot of times they're going to fail. You have to try it 3, 4, 5 times, and then finally it'll go. But it's all about timing. I mean, that's all. It's all about timing. I've been there plenty of times where I enter a candle or two too soon, or I close at a candle or two too soon, and then it does what I want it to do. So he's probably down a little more than $50 because I think Kid Poker, you play like 5 micros, don't you? Usually like 3, 4, 5 micros. And micros on the ES are a little more expensive. $20-ish a point, I think, was Kid Poker usually plays. So $25 a point. Yeah, that's what I thought. So even if you're down $250, Kid Poker, like, it's not crazy, man. Think about making $370 to get the payout. That's not bad. It's not hard to do. Let's not blow the account or do anything crazy because, you know, because you're being stubborn. You know what I mean? Trust me, I was there all last month. I went larger size to try to get to payout quicker on one trade. I did that 6 or 7 times, and I blew the account every time. So let's see if ES can pull back into the VWAP and kind of test it there. Got the midnight open here at 961 there on the NAS. Kind of feels like we'd have to lose that, the 200 and the VWAP, right? So let's see, 1021 here. Getting a little bounce there. All right, let's see here. I am going to switch over to my 150K eval. However, I am going to try to trade that as close to how I would normally on a non-eval account. This is what we're starting with on this account. Would like to make about $2,000 a day on this, just manually trading it. So we're done for the day on these fundeds. So 160, 160, and then like 55 to 60 on these other ones. And I'm just done for the day on those. There's no need for me to push the envelope here, right? No need to push the envelope. Bulenox, waiting on them to remove the funds. That should happen at some point today. 27 took the opening range for 125. My funded futures were up $105, $434 away from another payout. And then these evals, again, they're up like $50, $60, nothing crazy. All 5 of those as well. No trades on Take Profit Trader. So that's where we're at. We're going to go to... Now, I didn't cancel a couple of these evals. I'm going to let them renew, and then I'll renew at 80%, and then we'll try to trade those. By the way, I did reach out to Apex on this account here, which passed on the news play the other day, but you can see it's in admin-only mode, and they said that it hit the drawdown. I have video showing that this did not go more than 5 points in the green above my entry, and then I got stopped out. But they still said it hit the drawdown. So I just said, whatever. All right. I just said, okay. just said, all right. You just went long and whipped the stop loss. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. We do have IBL about to be set here in a few minutes. So, yeah, I reached out to them. They gave me this thing that just said, blah, blah, blah. You traded a news event. It was like a stock response, you know. We're not going to adjust the accounts because you traded a news event. So I don't think I'm going to trade the 250Ks on the news anymore. If I trade those, it'll just be normally trading them and try to take, you know, 4 or 5 minis at a time, trying to find some spots. Just try to get a few $1,000s a day. Just get them that way. Oh, that's nice. Trader Edge. Visible, when does take private trader take you live? I have no idea. I think, isn't it 25K? After you get to 25K in profits, something like that. I think. All right, Kid Poker, this is actually good for you here. Nasdaq testing the VWAP, trying to lose it. I think kind of below here we see this wick at 42 pretty quickly. Might take a stab here, just 1 or 2 minis. If we close below 54. The only scary thing about it is the ES is at the VWAP now, so it could just bounce right out of here. So, all right, pushing below there. Still didn't hit the 42, so I mean, I would still, well, can't take it now. Again, I'm trying to trade this just like I would a funded account. So I'm not going to be aggressive there with the ES sitting at the VWAP. I want to see a clean close below that line. Once it closes below, I expect us to take out this wick at 42 at a minimum. When we've already hit it, now I cannot enter. Now I can't enter. Glossio, appreciate you. Kid Poker short from 91. I mean, I think Kid Poker, this looks good for you. This is looking good for you for sure. Feels like we retest the 90. I will tell you this, man. If you get out of this trade, you got 2 options here. Hold the trade for the profit, or get out of the trade as soon as you can, but do not re-enter whatever you do. I feel like that happens a lot, right? It's like, oh, it's still going to go lower. Let me get back in. And then all of a sudden, you're back in the same spot. So just be careful. Just be careful. I'm going to go ahead and mark these down. I'm pretty sure that they're going to probably stay. This will probably stay unless something still just crazy happens, right? Joey took 8 points. Let's go. Really no news, Louis. Like, we have 11:30 London close. We have a small, you know, whatever, 1-star auction or whatever it is at 11:30. And then we got a speaker at 12, I think. And then another speaker at 1. Let me just double check that just to make sure. But I don't really think we have much today, if anything. So you got 11:30 3-month bill auction, 6-month bill auction. I don't expect that to really do much. FOMC member Williams speaks at noon, and then Harker speaks at 1. That's it. Really kind of like a no news Monday type deal. All right, Kid Poker. Well, let's get that $140 and let's be on our way. I want to see Kid Poker get that payout today. There's no feeling like locking in a payout. Yeah, I got you, JX. Oh, you can't even spell. I can read it, though. I can read it a little bit. What happened, JX? Something happened with you there? Middle of the range here. You want to see the ES hold that VWAP there. Stay below it. Otherwise, that's a little bit of trouble for the shorts. Well, Kid Poker, I'm rooting for you, man. I'm hoping that this thing sells back down. This is kind of like a line in the sand type spot right here. If the ES pops this VWAP here, You're up 2K Friday morning on your top step with 1 day left to withdraw, and I had to get back in as I was bored, and today I just couldn't get my head out of it. Uh-oh. That sucks, JX. We've all been there. I'm kind of wanting to long here, but I'm going to wait. I think a long makes a lot of sense here. I don't love longing into the VWAP, but I do think it makes a lot of sense. Boom. Let's check the 2 minute. Super tiny gap on the 2 minute. 3 minute probably is going to be the play here if you're looking for a long. Yeah, 3 minute looks the cleanest here for sure. Stop's not too bad on the 3 minute either. You'd be entering above the VWAP, so that's always a good thing. So let's wait for the 3 minute to give us a clean close. If we get it, awesome, we'll take it. If not, if it holds, sells back down, then hey, more power to you. But that candle right there looks very bullish. Just got back to break even. Let's go. Yeah, Kid Poker, I hope it dumps, but I don't know. Well, JX, we all have those moments. I had an entire month of that last month where just not smart. Kid Poker, I probably would kill that trade, man. I don't like the way the ES looks here for a short at all, to be honest. All right, I think I'm going to participate long here. Seems okay-ish. Oh, come on. Am I on the wrong account? What account am I supposed to be on? I don't even know what account. Oh, yeah, 189. I was on the wrong account. I'll take one off there at 72. I'll kind of target that 87 area, I think, on this. And we'll go to break even at 72 there. Yeah, JX, I mean, trust me. I've been there many times. Many, many times. A little annoyed there. Entry should have been a few points lower than that, but I was on the wrong account. My own fault. But once we hit the first target there, 72s, we got to break even. And we'll see what she can do. I don't know, Kid Poker. It's one of those things I always say, like, it goes up until it just doesn't. Limit buy 687. Oh, you're still on the EM contracts? Captain Price would like to know that too. Where's Design Knob? He'll tell you. Market only goes up. The market only goes up. Yeah, that's the thing, like, Kid Poker. I agree with you. And, like, same thing, Captain Price. It's like, that's why I'm so, like, I'm not, you see me, I'm not aiming for huge shorts. I'm looking for, and I mean longs either. I'm not aiming for anything huge. But, like, that's why. Because, man, you can get your face ripped off really easy on those shorts. Seems like longs are paying a little easier these days. I don't quite know why that is, but so yeah, I agree. Yeah, sometimes you're just not seeing the market right. Like on Thursday, if you watched the stream on Thursday, which I'm sure you did, you heard me say, I'm just not seeing it. Not seeing it clean. And you got to recognize on a day when you're not seeing it clean and just be okay with just walking away. So that's what I did. Now, I did continue. I took a few more trades after the stream, but only on an eval. I got back to even or green on all my accounts. Just that one short, I got into it and it paid. But otherwise, I just recognized I wasn't seeing it. Look at that, guys. That's a dirty girl. That's a dirty, dirty girl right there. Be a sweet girl. Get on back up there. Get on back up there. You know you wanna. Be such a little sweet girl. Take me out at the 72s. Stop will go in once that first target is hit. All right, stops in. Stops in, break even. We're OCO in that one. Now we're going to target, should I just target IBH? That probably is the most logical area. It's 20 points. I think I am just going to take it at IBH. And I think I'll front run it by a tick or two there. Initial balance high, Eric. So it's just the high and the low between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. Eastern. That's all it is. Move my stop to the bottom of this 2-minute candle here. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, I Captain Price. I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, we're so close. I would not be surprised either. So I'm looking for 20 points here on this push up. See if we get it. Put us at $600 on this account for the day ish. Should get it. ES is pushing as well. See if we can continue higher. I'm going to trail this up in just a moment here. I want to see this thing expand here above that little high there. And if we don't, I kind of want to just lock in 10 points. That might be too close. That's probably too close. I'm going to lock in that. $350. I think it goes, but I also know how price can get a little wonky getting up here close to IBH and IBL. I don't know that I want to just really deal with that. Even though this is just an eval, I still want to treat it like my funded, like I told you so. See what I mean? It just, the feeling was we weren't just going to go there. What up, Canberra? How you going? How's it going? I had you pulled up earlier. Fritz, you been denied? No. Oh, appreciate you using my coupon code. You the man. No, I wasn't denied. I said if I'm going to request a payout today, and if I am denied, I'll let you know. But I don't anticipate it happening. I don't anticipate there being a problem. Just got this account today across the threshold by 78 cents. No, we are not building a buffer. Yes, we are requesting the full payout. That always seems to be the talk of the town, right? Do you build a buffer? No. No. I'm paying myself. We'll have $500 in drawdown left after that, and we'll work with that. We'll reduce size on that account down to maybe like 5 mics and try to get it up to 1,000 in drawdown and then go from there. That's what we'll do. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Captain Price. Just hit $300 a day profit. Let's go. Nice job. You can see we get this little pullback here. Kind of developing a little bit of an idiot box here. We're getting some moves, but this is a very, very tight range. 80 points on the Nasdaq's. Pretty tight range there. Pretty tight range. You do have a 30-second long setup here if you wanted to re-enter. Doesn't look horrible, but do I want to take it? I don't know. You also have a little 1-minute one here as well. Small-ish gap. I mean, I think it probably works. I just don't know if I want to take it. Yeah, there's a 30-second relong right there on this gap. The only problem I really have with it, if you fib this leg, I guess we did almost make it back to 50%, not quite. We could be aggressive and take it again. Up 1,100. Nice. I like it. Takes 10 points here. Enough to practice. Yeah. I might take one long here just because the risk is pretty defined. It's not very much. So I might take one on a close above. Yeah, Kid Poker, but man, come on. You can't marry a position. I know you know that. We can't marry a position. We gotta use a stop. 5 points on the ES is plenty. That's risking what is that? 120. How much is 5 points? $25. Let's see. Yeah, 125. So you would have been out for a $125 loser. You would only need $245 for your payout. That's still only 1 to 2 trades. So I wish you would put your stop in and just and just leave it, man. And if it hits it, who cares? Well, that's the whole thing there, Kid Poker, right? Once it hits your stop, what's that tell you? Oops, short was wrong. Maybe long. So you can't take the long as long as you're in that short. So I think if you could just get to where you're using those stops and stick to them, man, that would make a huge amount of difference in your trading. Just get to your stops and stick to them. That's what I do, right? I mean, I put my stop where it needs to be, or a logical spot, and if it hits it, it hits it, and I just move on. So, and I know you know that stuff. I know you know it. So, well, yeah, Candlelight, you're correct, but he's using micro, so he's trading $25 a point right now. He's using the mics. Oh yeah, everybody see that. Everybody see that. Patrick bought a Lamborghini Huracan STO. So now we got to upgrade the background. I got to go to his stream, and we got to screenshot a picture and add a STO to the background too. Good old Patty. It'll be stuck in the hurricane, floating around. Oh, that's funny. Hopefully he's not in a hurricane. We don't wish that kind of stuff on anybody. Let me pull Patrick up. I haven't watched Patrick in months. I like watching his little replays sometimes. What up, Normark? Patrick has his trend line. He went to art school for that. Patrick's doing a webinar. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, I got it, George. Yeah. He got a shirt with that written on it, I think. I mean, I do this long still. I mean, it's going to be an inversion as well, so we might take it. Oh, he's closing down his group. Is he? I wonder why. Did he say why, Mike? I don't know, to me. Everybody has their own reasoning. I mean, Patrick is entertaining, let's be honest. He's a funny guy. He's made enough? Maybe. Somebody suing him? Well, yeah, I'm sure he does. Let's see. He's very good at marketing. He's good at editing. So, well, that's the thing. Like, I never understood. Like, I mean, I guess I get it when you're getting paid by the other company. You can't talk about the other company positively, but there's no need to be negative about it. He used to be real negative about Apex. Like, why? Oh, okay. So he's closing it down, or is he just giving it over to them? Is Sage streaming now on YouTube? Did he finally switch over to the YouTube or no? I don't even know. I haven't looked at him in so long. Patrick Whelan, yes. Joaquin. Appreciate you, Tennessee. Oh, they're breaking it up into pieces. Okay, I got it. Weird. Sage is not Patrick. Sage, I mean, he's trading his own style. He trades the ES. So he has his own little style there. My daughter's at cheer camp this morning, and they just got a text from the teacher talking about, or the coach, talking about, you need to feed your kid breakfast in the morning. Like, my kid had breakfast. I guess some people didn't feed their kids before they sent them to cheer camp. We are very low energy this morning. What do you expect? The 13-year-old kids, little 13-year-old girls stay up till midnight, 1 o'clock during the overnight there. Yeah, I tend to agree, Mike, especially about Sage. I used to talk to Sage a lot in the chat back in the day when I was trading ES. He does things quite a bit differently than Patrick. I don't know what he gets paid from Patrick, but I did think that Sage had valuable information that he probably could have just started his own stuff and kind of probably would have made more money just doing it on his own, in my opinion. But maybe not like a closed private room, but just starting a channel on his own at this point, because it's been, what, year and a half, 2 years at this point? Maybe longer. So but I don't know. Maybe he squared out a fair deal with them. I don't know. Fair deal. Who knows? Who really knows? Who knows? ES is looking a little bit stronger here than the Nasdaq. Not looking good for you there, Kid Poker, but if the Nasdaq can kind of lose this inversion, closes below, then that would kind of be your idea that maybe we're going to go lower. Maybe the ES retouches the VWAP there. We are kind of putting in an M pattern here. Whoop. Can we do it? Got a little lower high there. A little lower high, lower high. So Sage has 100 people watching him now, and I would guess about 2/3 are paying him the $150 a month. Yeah, Mike, I have it for free too, and I don't even watch it. I have it for free too. I won it. Back when he first launched it, I won his course for free, and I won the room for free. And I've never went through the course, although I've never read. I haven't watched anything on the course. Actually, Husk, I let Husk use my login to kind of study it a little bit, but I don't know how much it helped him. But yeah, I don't know. I always liked Sage. Thought he had good information. But I didn't really trade the ES. I tried, and it was just too slow for me. I switched over to Nasdaq and never looked back. So, Joaquin, it's the private stream room, private trading desk, whatever you call it, market flow trader. So Patrick's private trading desk stream. Sage runs that. So, no, he's not from My Funded Futures. Oh, he redid all of it? Now, Sage is just someone who runs the room there. He really nice guy, really nice guy. He knows what he's doing. He brings really good information. I just don't trade the ES, right? So the beef with Patrick Weeman and Rips has become morning adventure. I don't know. I mean, I read some of the tweets, but I'm not quite sure. Oh. Yeah, exactly, St. Patrick's, right? In Q, it's either green or red real fast. Yes, you may have to sit there and stare at it for a few minutes. So if you have a lack of patience like I do when it comes to trading, then then those things are going to affect you a little bit. So yeah, Joaquin, I'm kind of the same way. I joke sometime and say that I need to start some beef, but I really don't. I don't. This is the thing, guys. Like, unless you're just a bad person, I got no problem with anybody. Unless you're just a shitty person. So, and you know, that's why, like, you know, for the most part, I just stay out of things. But unless you're just a shitty person, I don't really care what you do. All right, I bet you Patrick's long here. I bet he's long. Yeah, that's what I try to do, Joaquin. Mind my own business. I don't really care who's a better trader than me. I'm not a great trader, right? I'm your average person. I'm an average trader. I think that this is what you get from your average trader. And, you know, so I don't really think there's a reason to be like, oh, I'm a better trader than you, which is what they do. Guys and gals, we are only 3 subscribers away from 4,200. Can we make it happen? Can we make it happen? All right, we may get a little... Whoa, as soon as I hit that, you see that rip down and that feel? What was that? I'm going to put the stop in on that one. I don't know. That was weird. Anybody see that? That delay? It was a good delay. It's a bullish looking candle there for sure. I'm taking that off there. That was weird. That was like, there was a weird delay there. So, the algo, it could have been. Down 80, you were up 100. That was weird. I don't know, man. That was weird. I did hit long, like up here. And like usually it doesn't, you know, usually I'm on the worst end of that. But that time I got a very friendly feel at the midnight open and it bounced off there. Kid Poker, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know, man. I would just personally, if it were me, I don't know. You're so deep into it. I don't know whether you... I wish you would have covered right there on that failed breakdown. When we hit 95s, I think taking it off there for 4 or 5 point loser would have been the time to cover. Once it got back above started pushing back into the VWAP there, maybe take it off for 8 or 9 points, but... Yes, already made a new high here. $504s. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Kid Poker, man. Don't dig yourself such a big hole where you can't get out of it. I mean, that's what I always try to say. Should get some expansion here. Yeah, Andy, that's a pretty good suggestion. Or you could just watch TO's free stream, and when the bot says buy, buy. When it says sell, sell. I mean, heck, you know. If you have an up close candle closing over down close candle, it's probably time to abort. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, Kid Poker, you're down 300, right? But if you can cover right here and just be $430 away from payout, doesn't that make more sense than being $800 away from payout if this thing just keeps going up? But we'll see what happens at the London close. Maybe maybe that will push us down. Check out Little Man this morning. Got him some little sandals on. Looking like a little chunk in that picture. Tamimi, so Trader Oracle. If you know who Trader Oracle is, if he's got a YouTube channel, if you just, I'll pull it up there if I can. It looks like Tom is long too. Yeah, but Oracle here, Trader Oracle, he doesn't sell anything. He has a Google Drive that has the bot and everything in it. He also has this stuff running live on a daily basis. You can just watch it live if you wanted to. There's IBH blasting through there. Pushing through that IBH there. You're 5 ticks away from passing $14.50 evals. Let's go. This thing's going to the moon here. $20.12. Well, there was an entry there, Cart. There was a couple of them, actually. You'll laugh or cry, Kid Poker. That sucks. You could take a long off IBH if it holds. I mean, like, it's not a bad idea, right? You got a little fair value gap sitting there as well. It's not a horrible idea. Guess Patrick got stopped out on that long before it went. So let's see if Tom got filled there on that push up. Little Tom Sabo retest. I mean, you could take an IBH bounce here. You probably get 8-10 points off of it. Tom's looking for, what's he looking for? Oh, is he on the ES? Oh, he's on the ES. He's looking for 5509. Trading View shows me 15-minute late candles. Something's up, print to leaf. You must not have real-time data or something turned on there. So look at that IBH retest. Look at that clean. I didn't take it, but this is like this is something I've been watching, guys. I mean, like, push through IBH, a little retest. I mean, usually you get a little 10, 12 points bounce off that. I mean, look at that. That's something I'm going to start taking. I'm actually, I've got a 250K account. This one that I'm working on, once I get this one funded, I'm going to dedicate it to IBL and IBH and take those every day. The first test. And see how that works out. Let's go, Black Beauty. Nice job. First pull back and take shorts out, yeah. That's the thing, Kid Poker. Like, think about it, man. You're holding this short that entire time, right? Or holding that short. Well, we could have just covered for a 5-point loss and probably gotten it back plus some already, right? Let's draw our fancy trend line here. Going for a ride. All right, Kid Poker. Appreciate you, man. We'll see you. We'll be thinking about you there. See if you can get back to your entry. Looks like all-time highs are on deck, though, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's $6 or $7 print to leaf. If you just pay for that little data, it's like $6-7 a month. Or you can get a free trial from like Bulenox, I think, has a 1 week free trial. I think there's a couple other ones that also have like a week free trial where you could practice in a sim. You could also sign up for Ninja, and Ninja has a sim account that you can use if you just buy an eval with anybody. You can use a sim account for free. So now ES may run the high here before Nasdaq, unless we get just a little pop right through there. We might. Hey, let's go. Unrazert. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You're the man. There she goes, guys. There she goes. Ripper. There's 20K. She's a runner without me. I could have this trade right here. Never really, I guess it did come back right there. Would have stopped me out, but could have, would have, should have. Who cares? Pivot point up there at the 15. Kid Poker, you didn't have to give it back, though, man. You got to cover, dude. You got to cover sometimes. I think there's really no point in covering now, though. There we go. We've done really solid today, guys. I don't think we've taken a loser yet. What we got? 2 trades on this account, 2 for 2. 1 on the My Funded Futures. 1 on our Apex funded. So what are we? We're 5 for 5 today. Michael Pekarski, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You're the man. The Tom Sabo box was real. Yeah, we had a small Sabo box here, not a big one. Like, actually, the price action this morning has actually been fair, right? Small-ish range, but now it's not bad. Now it's not bad. 109. 1 subscriber away. Who's it going to be? The lucky number 4,200. What up, Trader J? Yeah, Alito, I mean, it's one of those things, like, it makes it a tough spot. Now, we did not displace above the high here, but what we're going to wait on is what we always wait on. We want to see a manipulation leg, you know, a little higher, something like that, and then get us pair it with an SMT with a clean inversion, and maybe we'll take the short. I'm not going to take the first short trigger. Not going to. So first short trigger will be a close above below 20,003. Now, do I think that this maybe tests the 95? Yes, probably. But I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait for a manipulation leg higher. Get us an SMT here with the ES, something like that. And then maybe we'll take something. We'll see. Yeah, it's a good point, Kit Cart. It's probably a good point. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, that's what I do, Alito. A few points here or there. Patrick has 2 McLarens. Oh yeah, he has a. He bought a Lamborghini Huracan STO. He says it was $366,000. He wants you to know that. Lamborghini. Lambo Raoul. Yeah, Lambo Raoul. That's right. I guess, I don't know. He said there was like, some people say I can't afford a Lambo. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who that guy is either. I keep up with some people, but man, there's so many people now. It's hard to know. Yes, pushing the 10s there. So like I said, I kind of expect this to retest the low 90s, mid to low 90s. On a close below here, right there would be your entry if you're going to be aggressive. I think 95, 90 makes sense. But it's just so kind of risky for me. But I think that this probably makes sense. Maybe target IBH on a pullback. I just want to take a safer one here. So either a manipulation leg lower or higher with some sort of SMT here or something like that. That will give me an idea to take it, but I'm not. I think it works. I'm just not doing it. Now, if aggressive methodical had been activated, he'd be in this right now. But we're not aggressive. We're not activating aggressive methodical right now. All right, get through 94s. You probably see 84. Yeah, Tennessee Rob, just take it one day at a time, man. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. You'll be good. You'll be there. Congratulations. So there's 95. Like I said, 95 makes sense here. I think if we close below 95, 94 there, we can make it to 84. So yeah, I'm going to follow all the rules, Gabriel. We are for sure. See what I mean? 95 makes sense there, but we couldn't get below that, so now it's just bouncing out of there. This might be where we get our manipulation leg higher. Let's see. Pushing back up here. I mean, feels like we probably make a new high, but, you know. So let's see if we get an SMT here. Let's see if the ES runs the high. Maybe the Nasdaq doesn't. And then if we get a short setup out of that, we might take it. We'll see. My cousin's funny, yeah. Oh, we're trying, Gabriel. Last week we kind of slung it around a little bit. As I tend to do sometimes, but we're not doing that this week. It's not a week to be aggressive. It is just not. And it's stupid to be aggressive, in my opinion. So we have the SMT right now. ES made a new high. Nasdaq did not. So this is a very tiny gap, though. I don't love the size of that. It's like 3.5, 4 points. What's that 30-second gap look like? Same. Yeah. No, I tend to agree, Gabriel. It's when I do that, it doesn't really affect me because I know I'm on an eval, but it's not something I like to do. It's fun sometimes, but Well, not looking like we're going to get that SMT here. Maybe not. ES just tagged 55.12. Looking really strong here. Looking really strong. 4,200. Let's go. 19,763 maybe. I mean, I marked out levels below. Look at this. 2,000 pushing above the pivot there. 763. I do have something marked out down there at 760. This is going to be one of those days where you probably just take the long until it fails. You just take every long until it fails, right? Probably had a little 2-minute long trigger here, but no, actually there wasn't. A 30-second one in a 1 minute. 2 gaps there, but still. Stabbing the pivot right there, hitting the pivot at 15. I don't even know if I have a level above 55.12. Let's check Mancini on the ES. ES says, remember to lock in gains at each level. Let a runner go. 55.12 is big resistance that breaks us out. Woo, that's not a good look for Kid Poker. 55.19, 55.35 next. We have a pivot at 55.19 also, and a pivot at 35. Pushing above the pivot here. Let's see if it holds. At some point, we probably need a pullback. Will we make some pips today? Probably, Pamela. We're making some already, so. No, Alito, he's not shorting. Gabriel ain't shorting. He knows better. It's going to be a buy. I mean, it feels like a buy the dip so far today, right? Does it feel like a buy the dip day, right? It feels that way, right? You have this swing low here that was broken. We've broken a couple of swing lows, but for the most part, dip, 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 just all been bought. What do we have here? 12 minutes until the London closes there at 11:30. So Dow sending it. Joey, no, Apex is 71% off with $35 resets. Still have the 1-day pass. I think I updated it. Yeah, it should be right above me there. 83% off Bulenox is the best you're going to get right now, I believe. Yeah, I think U has more volume. That's why I'm on U. Whenever I get the notification to roll on Ninja, I usually roll. So Ninja tells you to roll when there's more volume typically. So it's usually what I wait for. You don't have to pass in 1 day, Jeff. You can pass in 20 days if you wanted to. It's just you have the opportunity to pass in 1 day if you want to. It's kind of encouraging you to be aggressive, but there's no need for that. You don't have to. Just keep trading, exactly. Just continue to trade. Tom took a nice long trade there. All right, let's check on a couple of people and then let's get some music going. Nutty's up 289. Nice job. Yeah, looks like he's just been buying the dip. I do notice that this is when when we have this action, this is when he trades the best, right? When you just have this dip action. And then like this, he doesn't like that kind of thing. But like if he can avoid that, these are when he kind of trades the best, right? When you just have the dip action. Yeah, it hurts him when he gets stuck into those, V-shaped moves back down or in the other direction. No, I'm just saying, like, you can pass in 20 days if you want to, Trader Edge. That's all I was saying. Yeah, we hit 42.01. Let's go. Holding up here at the pivot. I mean, again, you can just kind of buy every dip until it doesn't work, right? You could. We've only broken 2 swings today, this one and this one. So other than that, they've all worked. I don't normally pay that much attention to the Midnight Open. I do have it on here. Anybody else use the Midnight Open? I don't know. Doesn't seem to do too much, but we have had some reaction to it. But I don't know if it's kind of because it's lining up with the VWAP and the 200 or if it actually does have some reaction to it. Use it. Okay, good. Paulette up 697 in the new 250 KPA account. Let's go. Nice job. Yeah, I thought about opening up my aggressiveness on my 50K or my 250K PAs eventually. I don't think I'm going to do it right now, but once I get to maybe like 3,500 in profit, I might start taking 2 minis on it exclusively. But right now I'm going to stick with the 1 mini and just try to get 100, 150, $200 a trade if I can. If it's a day where I feel like I need to be aggressive, then I'll take it. But those are a lifetime, right? So even if we don't get those to pay out until next month or the month after, who really cares, right? It'll be nice. Let's open up a point-to-point move that works pretty good. Oh, nice. At the open. Well, what did we have at the open today? Let's see, 930. So, yeah, I guess it kind of pushed up into the open, rejected it, pushed back up into the open. Little pull there, and then we got above it. All right, ES retesting the 5512s here. Man, did we just buy the dip? Probably not. I'm not going to. It's not my strategy, so. Not gonna do it. Let's get some music on. Did everybody have a good weekend? Have a good time? Good weekend there. We were at the ball field until, so we had what do we have? We had a game Wednesday night, game Thursday, 2 games Friday, and then Saturday I just vegged out and did nothing. I was exhausted. I literally put a dent in my recliner and didn't move. And then yesterday we went to the movies. Put an old dent in the recliner. Sometimes it's good to do that. It was very hot on Friday at the baseball field. It was like 93, 94 degrees. Sitting directly in the sun for, 4 hours, 5 hours with a toddler. A lot of fun. He was really good, to be fair. He was really good. Really good. Got to watch the Oilers blow out the Panthers. Well, Unfortunately, loot, that might be the last hurrah, though, right? But it's still fun to watch, right? You get that on these big jobs, St. Pat's. Chopping around, starting the Tom Sabo box. I didn't watch that game, Loot. Did they just kind of give up? Because giving up 8 goals seems like insane. The 250Ks, they're just kind of easing along. So we're up 1,300 on this one. 1155. 986. 1082. And 996. So that's kind of the spread on them. Somewhere between 986 and 1,300. And then this one, we need $600 more. And then we hit payout on this one today. Boom. Boom. I figured that one up to the T. I knew exactly what I needed. Knew exactly what I needed. Yeah, who knows? You never know, right? That's why they got to play the game. He was definitely on a big job last game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was like, man, give up 8 goals. What's the deal? Do my drawing? Let's see. What kind of drawing are we looking to do here? This? We already broke out and then came back. This? Maybe we need a trend line retest. I don't know. Or this. This is probably what you really want to see, huh? This is the thing. Like, once it takes the all-time high, like, what do you do at that point? Makes it tough, right? Why does the NQ price is at 19,740 and yours is at 20,000? JP, so I'm on the, if you look in the background here, I am on the NQ U4 contract. So the contract's rolled today. The volume's higher on the front month. You're on NQ M4. So you just need to change your ticker to NQ U4 if you want to. You can still trade the M4, but there's less volume. So I would be on the U4 if I were you, but it's up to you. It's personal preference. Oh, Bob got pulled after. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, man, something had to be weird. The short, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm waiting for a short, to be honest with you. Let's see. I mean, the only way, I don't know, the short on the 2-minute looks okay, but I like to pair it with some sort of, like I said, some sort of SMT, which we do have right now. ES did not make a new high. Nasdaq did on this wick. We might take it off the 2-minute here. It'll be, I mean, it's always risky to short at all-time highs. But let's see. Hold on. Did it? That's what I was looking at. I'm on the 2-minute, and that's on the 1-minute. That's why I looked at it for a minute. Yeah, the trend's your friend, right, Daniel? That's why I'm saying, like, shorting so hard here. You got to really time it. You got to really time it if you're going to take it. You have to really time it. Yeah, see, now I'm on the 1-minute. Yeah, they are exact. I don't know. I just think you just keep buying the dip here until it doesn't work. But we are in a Tom Sabo box here, in an idiot box. Not that Tom's an idiot, but you know what I mean. It's our new favorite term, the Tom Sabo box. Celebrity Tom Sabo has his own box. He loves people to trade his box, to be in his box. Oh. ES took the all-time high on my chart, didn't it? I mean, I guess if you're on the old contract, maybe it didn't. Didn't it take it or no? I don't know. Let me go to the hourly. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Let's mark that out. 519.50. Yep. So that would be you are correct. That actually kind of leans you towards not taking any shorts, right? When the ES is not taking the all-time high like that. I thought I had marked that out. I guess I didn't. Buy the dip. Yeah, I like Tom. I like Tom. Yeah, I just see that. Elito, I just looked at it. I just saw it. We just saw it. We probably just go up then. Probably continue higher. What are we, 6.5, 7 points off the ES? I mean, we can go up another 100 points here, maybe. Just kind of glued to the pivot here. Nutty just bought the dip like 3 times in a row there. It looks like he's up 481. Nice job. I wonder if he's trading the 250Ks today. Is he trading those today? He had like 6 or 7 of those passed. Buy the high and sell the low. It's always a good idea. Always a good idea. No, I don't like doing that. Bassett said to the moon. I agree. Yeah, well, we also have that pivot up there, kind of 85s. Kind of makes sense, right, if we can get to it. 2085s. Close your eyes and take the long. Is that a thing? Close your eyes and take the long. Looks like Slade got his payout. $10,000 payout received. Nice. Congrats, Slade, if you're still in here. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, I do it too, trading for science. I'm a professional at buying high and selling low. Discord. I don't have that in here. Bassett, I just choose standard pivots. I go to indicators. Indicators. And I just type in pivot. Pivot! On Quantower, the only thing I do select is, I think I chose the wrong one. The only thing I do select is the current period. I do select that. Oh, yeah, it's in the description of the video, Trading for Science. In the description of the video. I could probably grab the link and post it. Let me see. Was that? Why does it not show me that? Oh, you found it? All right, good. was like, why does it not? It's weird. Well, there it is anyway, if anybody else wants to join it. Oh, why is it? It's so crazy. I don't know. It's not letting me post it. It says it's too big. I don't know why it is. That's weird. What do I hear? Oh. That's not something you've ever been told. Elvis says, hit the like button. Let's go. Man, do we think this holds and we just long here? I don't love that the ES is kind of losing the 12 area there. I'm going to take a little stab long here, a little stabski. We'll take one off there at the 20, and then we'll see if we can let the other one run. Oh, kind of getting denied here. Ah. No. All right. Too late. Got in there too late. Give it a moment. I bought the top right at the pivot. All right, I'm just going to eat it. Giving back the profits there. Kind of sucks. We bought the top of the range. I thought that was going to close above, and it just didn't. I should have waited. Should have waited. This is going to be funny. This goes back to my entry now after I just sold. Oh. Well, I was kind of watching us hold this gap here, and then I was thinking, like, if we inverse this small one out of there, we probably make new highs, but it didn't close above. Never a good situation when that happens. Yeah, I just didn't wait for the close like I was supposed to. It trapped me. It trapped me. It got me. Didn't even close above on the 30-second chart. We will re-participate if we get the opportunity there. All right, we're probably going to take another stab at it here if we get a close above. Let's see what we get. Not a whole lot of momentum in this area, to be honest. It's kind of chopping. Kind of rejecting that 13 area. I mean, I guess if we're going to buy, we should be buying down here, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? I'll take a little stab here again. I think we make it through these two areas. Out of one there. Out of the second one. And now we're just going to put in a take profit up here somewhere. Stops at break even. All right, stopped out there. Got a little bit of it back. The only reason I took that, we had triple equal highs on the 30-second chart at 1225. So a little pullback, and I was like, all right, let's stab into it. We've held this area a few times. But yeah, we're just chopping around right here. If you're going to buy anything, you want to buy the bottom, right? Let's just buy the bottom of the range and see if it holds. I mean, really, you know, not really a play here to be had. This trade was stupid. I should have waited for a clean close above. If I'm waiting for a close above there, then we're not in that trade, right? So we took a loss there of 10 points, 2 contracts, $400 unnecessarily, just by not waiting for a close above. And even on a close above, is it a great setup? It's a C setup at best, just because we're so high up. So stupid trade, but that's okay. You're gonna have those every now and then. Yeah, we'll see, Panda. I don't even know. Took her for 5 points. Let's go. I mean, it probably goes up, but who really knows? I mean, we're just holding this down here, right? So it makes more sense to just buy down here, even if it's not a setup, because you have a clean area for your stop. The risk is defined. It's about 7 points. So anytime you kind of buy the bottom of this range, I still lean towards we're just consolidating for the next leg up here. I don't really lean towards the fact that we're probably going to sell down. I mean, we will eventually, probably. But right now we're just consolidating for the next leg in whatever direction that is. And the easiest way to determine the direction so far is up. But we'll see what we get. That's what I did. I just slapped her on Alito. I saw those triple equal highs there on the 30-second chart. And I knew, you don't know for sure, but price should kind of go back through there. Bassett said 1 micro is too much. Yeah, well, I mean, I think I'm doing okay navigating it. Just trying to take logical spots. That one trade there I'm unhappy with. I'm going to journal it. No close above. Not really an A setup or a B setup. That's more of like a C or a D type setup. So we're so high. Buying that's the top of the range. And I mean, the range is already kind of defined there too, right? We're already chopping. This is not clean action. So even though I got a gap there, like, I don't know. Could have been avoided. Could have been avoided. But we're not mad about it. You're going to take some losers here and there. You're going to take some lumps. That's just how she goes. ES pushing the 55.12s right now. Get the high up there at 55.1950. The all-time high. You already journaled it? Let's go. Stupid trade taken. Now, granted, it's only on an eval. I'm not taking that on a PA account for sure, but still, got to be more disciplined there. Got to be more disciplined. Admirals, I don't know, man. ES short. I don't know. I don't like any shorts until some sort of key level's broken. Bassett long from January will be rich by the end of the year, I'm sure. Rich by the end of the year. Got long January 1st, still holding. Pushing the 20s there. The market only goes up, guys. It only goes up. Funny thing is, I bottom ticked on that. Look, I did exactly what Elito or whoever that was talking about. I bought high, and then I sold low down here, like literally at the bottom tick. As soon as I sold, it rips out of there. What is this? What is this? Bought high. Top ticked it and bottom ticked it. So as long as you sold where I bought and then bought where I sold, you're good. The fade indicator. The fade indicator. Oh, Bulenox finally connected. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Amelia. It's tough to do. All buyers, no sellers in 2024. It's all buyers, guys. It's all it is. If you guys are interested in trading futures and you do want to support the channel, it's the first time I said this today, 83% off Bulenox, 71% off APEX. I really think you guys are probably sleeping a little bit on my funded futures and Take Profit Trader. It's $102 for a 40% off Take Profit Trader account, but there's no activation fee. So keep that in mind. It's a really good account, Take Profit Trader. There's a couple of kind of wonky rules you have to deal with there, but overall it's not bad. And then 20% off the expert account with my funded futures there. All right, this could be interesting. I like the momentum here. Fast track trading, I'm going to probably give them a try, Alito, but not yet. Max will bark if they're sellers. Max, are you awake? He's over there. Sun's like shining through the window right on him, and he's asleep. He's dead asleep. I mean, if we break this 2-minute, we probably make it to the 94s. So tough. We do have an SMT here again. No, wait, I'm on the 2-minute again. Maybe we don't. I think we do. Shock of the pivot. Do we have an hour? 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm not an affiliate with them yet, but I don't know. They're kind of expensive from what I saw, so I don't know. Ripping out of there, guys. Ripping out of there. Shocking. Surprising. Ripping out of there. Yeah, St. Patrick's, I agree. Direct to funding. I'm a little bit, I read up on the rules and stuff, but I'm still a little rusty on them. So they are a relatively new prop firm too. Oh, that sucks, Alito. I don't think it was going to, I mean, like, I didn't think we were dumping there. I thought that might give us a little opportunity, but to the moon she goes. New highs. I didn't jump in. There was another little opportunity to take a long there, but I don't know. Didn't want to jump in there. Didn't want to jump in there. Anybody still long off the entry from earlier this morning, way down here? If you're still holding it from there, then you demand. Oh, you've been doing it since April, St. Patrick's? Cool. I didn't know you were. Yeah, jumping in, stabbing. Yeah, that's true. Have you taken a payout yet, Smurf? From them? I'm on their website now, kind of looking around. You haven't? You're slow playing the account? Oh, okay, I got you. Capac, it's difficult to say, man. We're chopping around here. Like, if we close below here on the 2 minute, then I think it's a reasonable risk. As weak as the ES is kind of looking here, the ES not looking quite as strong as the Nasdaq here. So You tried to purchase it, but MoonPay wouldn't work. I tried ACH with the Wise, and they tried to hold the payment for 10 days. That's weird. Are they not taking credit cards? Let's go, Alito. No, Sandor, I don't know what he's doing. He's over there asleep. All right, I'm going to take this, guys. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's just kind of a meh type trade. We might just get our face ripped off here because, again, you know, this is bottom of the range, right? Yeah, we're going to get our face ripped off here. We did end up closing below. This is why it's so difficult to short. So difficult to short. But we're not going to panic out. We'll give it time. We shall give it time. So kind of a close back above here. We'll take it off. I want to see the ES kind of stay below the 55.12s there. Not looking good, though, I can tell you that. Looks like we're about to get wrecked. I don't love the look of that at all. Just waiting. Need the bears to step in here if they're going to. 3 minutes left till the shock of the hour. Yep, true. The red line, that's a pivot. That's a pivot point. Hey, let's go. Victor G, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I mean, this candle right here must have just been a liquidity grab, but like the momentum of that candle I liked. And then it's like, as soon as I shorted it, just said, whoop, right against me. Yeah, no problem, Victor. Appreciate you. Oh. It's not looking good right now. We'll tell you that. Not looking good right now. I said ES going to get above the 12, or if we close above this box, I'll take it off. Yeah, it is. It's, well, I mean, you know, shorting up here is tough, but we'll give it a stab. I think it's still reasonable. 30 seconds left until the top of the hour as well. See what we get. Shock of the hour. Yeah, it was kind of at that 20K bounce, huh? Right there at it. Let's see if the top of the hour, if we get a push down or not. Might shock us back through the highs. So we closed above the gap there, which should be my stop out. I'm going to give it just a moment more to see if it'll push back down. All right, it's clearly not, so we just kill it. We just kill it. Nothing I can do about that. We outlined it on the 2-minute singular gap. The only thing is, I mean, like we think the draw's higher, right? We do think that. We had an SMT with the ES. We closed below on the 2-minute. So like the short's okay to take. But when it rips against you right away, that's kind of your sign, right? We're going to jump in long here. We'll DCA a few times if we get a pullback. That was dirty there. Just ripped against me as soon as I got in on that short. Frustrating. Yeah, one thing I did just notice, I guess we had equal lows here too. So we cleared that out too on that pullback. And go, oh yeah, at Daryl. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. So we're going to push back through the 24s here. We are in the lunchtime here. We could kind of get a reversal during this time of day, but we'll see. Maybe she just continues to the moon. I don't know. We'll see if we want to go and clean out the 24s there. Kind of left those equal highs up there. So I'm thinking we moved back through there. Could have probably waited for a setup to kind of take the entry, but we didn't. We just took it. So let's see what happens. See if it pops through there. Let's see if it pops. Hey, Anthony Pang. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Let's go. Kid Poker, I'm long, so now I don't know if it'll go up since I'm long. But in general, I would probably agree. My two losers, well, that was a long and then a short. So a long loser and a short loser. We'll see what we get. It probably dumps now since I'm long, right? General consensus? Holding the pivot so far. In Q1, it should be, Brian. Just look at the price. I mean, if it's a 20K price, then yeah, it should be the same. Should be the same. Well, it's micros versus minis, yes. But the price should be generally close to the same. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yes, you would. It's not bad to counter trade me sometimes. Like this trade here, I don't love. It's not really a setup. So here's the thing. Like, do we have to go to this directly? Nope. We could pull back 10, 20 points if we wanted to. And then come back later and clean it up. And a lot of times that's what happens is I'll jump in and then it just shoop, shoop. Or if I just wait for a setup, it typically would have just given it to me. How many points you're down, Kid Poker? Let's see. You said 91, 10, 22? 22 points at $25 a point. My math's pretty rough, but that's about, I don't know, $450. List Party Music, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. 19,745. That just means you're on the NQM4 instead of NQU4. That's what that means. All right, so we're going to be risky here, guys. I'm not going to cover this trade. And I may add to it if we get an inversion out of here. And we may add to it pretty heavy. Like 5. Jackson, am I making any money off YouTube? What do you mean YouTube? You mean like ad revenue? Like $300 to $400 a month, but affiliates is where the money is. Yes, I am making money off affiliates. So. Yeah, I can cover my long. Sell my long, cover the shorts. I don't know. It don't matter. You know what I mean. Elito, you know what I mean. Miss Walker, how's it going? All right, this is kind of a key area. We need to get back above this area, this pivot, to continue higher. If we reject, I may just kill it. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Old Southern Mob. Let's go. No problem, Tennessee Rob. Yeah, Admirals could be. I don't know. You know, the smart thing to do would have been to wait for a setup to get back to these equal highs. But I was just like, just all willy-nilly, just jumped in there. I could just cover here for a modest loss. But I don't know. I think it goes back there, so I don't want to cover. And it may just wreck me and then go back there. So above kind of 18, 7, right there at my entry, I will add. No, Jackson, you can become affiliate easy for the prop firms. You just go on the website and apply. There's nothing to it. Some of them are invite only. I think like Topstep. There's a few that are like invite only, but for the most part, you can join with whoever. Most of them, anyway. I want to add here, but close your eyes. Don't do what I do. I'll see it push through the high there at 24. It's going to have to go through there relatively quickly on this push. Otherwise, we will just have to kill it for a big loss. Gotta go if it's going to go. ES pushing here. Nasdaq needs to follow along. Kind of at my line in the sand there. A little bit below there, I'll have to just kill it. Trying to give it a moment. Come on, rip it up. You know you want to. Rip it up. Let's go. Give me a pop. Lightsaber. Come on. There we go. Stops at break even. Still got one runner on. Do as I say, not as I do. What's going on, Win? We got a runner on. Sticking to, yeah, Tennessee Rob. Dude, stick with your profits. Don't be jumping in on this. Trust me, sticking to your profits is the right move there. All right, took us out on the runner. Feels bad. Not really. That's what happens when you go 8 minis deep. You have to hold your breath. Hold your breath. Oh, goodness. That was a tough one. We DCA'd big time on that one, guys. We added 5 minis. Anybody notice that? Anybody notice that 5 mini ad to get back to even? Yeah, that was 8 minis. Had to get back to profit. We only added in the green, though. Shark Trends, we're good. We are up 255 on this account, which, hey, could be better, but, it is what it is. Just an eval. But we did hit payout today on one of our Apex accounts. This one here, we hit payout. 78 cents in the green there. This one, we're up 160. We need $600 more dollars. And then these 250Ks are like $50, $60 in the green. They're not anything crazy. And I didn't trade my Bulenox PA today. They haven't taken the money out yet. I expect it to be taken out at some point today. My funded futures up $100. That's that one is, what are we, like $433, $34 away from another payout. And then the top steps are up like $50, $60. These are evals. I do think I got one of these linked somewhere. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, one of these is like linked to my copier. Yeah, this one. So it's up $65 too. But yeah, so we're green everywhere. Really just trying not to get too aggressive with this eval that we're on, but struggling a little bit with the emotion of not wanting to be that aggressive. So yeah, it was an eval, Bob. I DCA'd on eval. So yeah, Kid Poker, that sucks. Yeah, it's still lifetime bedtime stories until July 15th. So you got till then to pass it. Where you been, bedtime stories? I haven't seen you here in a while. Hadn't seen you here in a while, I don't think. Yeah, Kid Poker, I mean, dude. This thing you got to ask yourself is like, do we get back to the 91? Maybe. I don't know, man. It's a tough spot. You've been on and off a few times. Got you. Yeah, best loser wins. Kid Poker, I mean, that's the thing, man. You got to cover that trade sometimes. I don't know. Feels like we're just going to grind maybe up into the 80s here. It's open Wednesday win for until like noon Central Time, I think, or 1 Central, something like that. So the U.S. market's closed, but I think it'll be open until around noon. Kid Poker, man, I know you're down $600, man, but let's not, it doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? You can cover it any time and recover that $600. Yeah, it sets you back a few days, but like, don't want to blow the account. Watch out for tilt. Oh, it's only a 25K. That's still not bad though. That means that you're still like $900 in profit. So you're still like a good 2/3 of the way towards the payout, even if you covered right now. Kid Poker, is that an Apex account? Is that what you're trading? Just curious because I was going to make a suggestion of maybe like scaling into a position. Start with 1 micro. Maybe try this, Kid Poker. This might be good for you. Start with 1 micro, right? $5 a point. If it goes your way, 2 points, add a second micro or a third micro, right? With a 5-point stop on each, even considering each ad. Target 7.5 points and just only add when you're in the green. If it's in the red, don't add. Set your stop at 5 points. Like, kind of scale into the position instead of taking full size. That way you know that the position, it's going your way when you add. You know what I mean? Instead of going against you if you take full size. Maybe give that a try. Just a suggestion. Kid Poker, I don't know, man. We sold off one day last week and you weren't in here, and I was like, man, I hope Kid Poker's not long today. I was like, I hope he's short. So, yeah, I agree, regular person. I understand why Kid Poker trades it. Some people like ES. I used to like ES. I just don't now. Oh, I need to set a timer. I have to pick my daughter up today from her cheerleading thing. We'll leave it at 4:30. Yeah, it's all about what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable to trade the ES, then just stick with that. Let's see. Pushing still here. Already. Yes, a slower. Yeah, that's me. Like if you got the patience to wait it out, and you can trade level to level, and ES works much better. Thing is, you just got to get the direction correct. Just got to get the direction correct. Well, Kid Poker, let's not let it blow up, man. I tell you what. I mean, like 30 points, $25. What is that? $700. The thing is, the account's recoverable. I mean, you got enough leeway in that account where you can still recover right now. Do I think we finished the day at all-time highs? Probably not. But do we get back to your entry at 91? Probably not either. So maybe 55.01, just cover for a loss, in the day near the VWAP or something. Just be reasonable, cover the account whenever cover the loss when you have to, and just try to stick with those stop losses. I know it's hard to do sometimes because I understand the thought process is like, I don't want to cover here because I think it's going to come back to my spot. But a lot of times it doesn't happen. Kind of what I did a few minutes ago. Don't do that. Don't do it. Let's go, Shark. 5 evals. Nice. Yeah, 55.20 is kind of that's that all-time high level, so. Yeah, you could probably switch, but I don't know. I feel like you revenge trade once you cover the loss. I would say if you're going to cover the loss, just cover it and end the day. Come back tomorrow. Don't be so zoomed in on the fact that you were on your 10th day and you only needed $140. Let's not think of it that way. Maybe do it this way and go, all right, if I cover here for a $700 loss, then I need to, make $100 over the next 9 days to kind of get back to where I was, get to payout. All right, there's 55.20. Let's see what happens. Yes, just tap the all-time highs. Yeah, regular. I said that, literally said those things at the beginning of the stream. There's no reason to be aggressive this week. I actually thought we'd have a choppy day, and aside from this consolidation that we got here for this next leg up, it's actually been pretty clean. Wow, ES is just going straight up here. Nasdaq at the 50s here. Let's see what happens. Trader Edge must be in it. Hopefully you don't take one. 60-point loss. Crypto selling off. Well, good news is, Kid Poker, I don't think we'll be up 60 points today, so. I don't think. Yeah, we did hold that pivot. Yeah, I agree. That was a long consolidation. Oh, it's still not at 20K, Brian. Chip got Apex, so many OPEX, so many calls. Market makers does not want to pay all these. Chip. Yeah. 69, come on. I knew Smurf was going to be targeting that. 69, he's not aiming for the pivot at 85. He's like 69. Let's go. Tom Sabo 69 box. I don't know, Kid Poker. We're at 25s over here on the ES, man. This thing's just running. Holy smokes. Next level up, 35s. I don't know, man. At a certain point, you just got to get out of that. Let's not risk the whole account. It's not toast yet. Yeah, we have no idea, Diraj. I mean, like, on a day like today, like we said, I mean, like, I did get burned on one long, but I probably should have given it a little more room. And then the one short I took, I got burned on that. But every other trade I've taken today have been longs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7 longs and one short. Sin City Futures, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man, let's go. I like it. Sin City. I like the name. Yeah, Vixter. I mean, like, it's kind of like longs, you know, you can't, what does it say? You can't go wrong with a long or something like that on these last few months. Uh-oh. Did you guys hear that? Did y'all hear that? Max said, woo. Uh-oh, Robert. Come on, man. We can't do that. Oh, it one-ticks you? I think it went through there, didn't it? 69.0. Oh, there you go. It went through there now. 70. Uh-oh. Can't say that, Gabriel. 700 in drawdown is good practice. Pretend you took a payout and try to build it back. I don't trade crude, Bassett, unless Black Beauty calls something out. Unless Black Beauty says, yo, methodical, crude's the play. I think she took an ES trade this morning and is done for the day. Holy cow, ES is approaching the 30 here. I'm just watching, guys. There's nothing for me to do at this point. Like, I'm not in a long, so just watching. That's a pivot point, Brian. All right, Kid Poker, I want you to take a note out. Take a sticky note out. Put it on the top of your monitor. Do not short. Longs only. All right, maybe that'll help you a little bit. Up 410 across your PAs. Let's go. 3K across the combines. Oh, yeah, the pivot point's going to be slightly off, Robert. Quantire's they're a little wonky with their pivots and their VWAP and stuff. So on my trading view, where's my pivot point set on my trading view? Why are they not showing up? Oh, so on TradingView, I have one at 20,278. And I'm not showing another one. Weird enough. Oh, maybe it might be because of the time frame. That's all. Let me see. All right. It was because of the time frame. Okay. So on my TradingView, I'm showing one at 20,084, which is right where this is. And I'm showing one at 20,015 basically. Yeah, so these are actually right on based on my trading view. How long have I been trading Sin City? About 17 or 18 months. I think I'm in my 18th month. And no, I took a couple of payouts last year. This is just my yearly payouts, so I'm just putting them up there just so you can see. Tom Sabo, go short, full port. Celebrity Tom Sabo in the house. I had to cough. That choked me up to say that. Got to wash that down right quick. But no, I took some payouts last year. Not a lot. Maybe like $4 or $5 grand for the entire year. But again, got to remember I've only been trading for about 18 months. So, washed it down, Tom. Nordmark, it's been, I don't know because I haven't, like the last time I requested, it was approved in like 2 or 3 days. And then I got the payout. Got the payout within like a week. But the first time that I requested, it took almost like 7 or 8 days for it to be approved, and then it took 7 or 8 days beyond that. So a good 2 weeks. But that was before they kind of changed the rules. I didn't request a payout from Apex last month. So I will be requesting a payout from them tonight. And I'll let you guys know how long it takes to get approved and all that sort of stuff. We'll see. This was your best day. Yeah, I saw that trade you took there, Tom. Sin City, like I tell everybody who's new-ish, so like since January, so you're 6 months-ish in. So this thing kind of goes in levels, right? Goes in levels. First, you start off with your evals, and you struggle to pass an eval, right? You struggle. Then you have the ability, then you eventually get up to the ability to pass an eval. Then you struggle in your PA accounts. Maybe you blow a couple of fundeds. And then eventually you get some consistency and you can start getting payouts. Those things are not overnight things. The thing I would say is find a strategy that aligns with your personality, that you understand, and that you don't have any issues trading, and develop some consistency with that strategy. Then get consistent with your passing of the evals, and then you can get consistent with the payouts. If you look at my chart here, January, February, 0. March, 1,700. April, 9,000. May, 900. Kind of took a little backslide right there in April. In May. I started breaking my rules, lost my consistency, and then this month kind of reeled it back in. Realized what I did, reeled it back in. So that's the thing, is just finding a strategy that works for you, works for your personality, and develop some consistency. I mean, that's the hardest and the easiest thing to do. Knowing when to trade, knowing when not to trade. That's it. You requested Saturday? All right. Need 150 to request the payout. Let's go, Robert. You took 4 trades, 1 loss, 3 wins. That's not too many trades. Even after Apex accounts get approved, it won't send till the 15th or 30th. So, yeah, so how it works, Jackson, is let's just say you requested on the 5th. Let's just use the 5th. Then your money typically is 3 to 8 business days beyond the 15th. That's how long they have to pay you, or that's what their website says. So don't expect it until 3 to 8 business days beyond the 15th. It may come before then, but don't expect it before then. That's kind of a normal timeline, right? So your A+ setup is trading the break and retest of the overnight open. Oh, nice. So you're taking the midnight open, Sin City? Is that what you're using? Or are you using the 6 p.m. open? You took your Korea drama break? You're back. What are we talking about, Black Beauty? You got me on that one. The Korea long. Oh, I'm not stabbing along. No long stab ski for me here. Too high. We're too high. Oh, the 6 p.m. open. I got you. I've never looked at that. I always like to look at things that people trade. You know, if people are having success with something, I'm like, let me check it out. I don't even know where the open was. Where was the open at yesterday? Probably here. $9.55. Yeah, we had a little retest here. No, wait, that's too low. But you do it in the New York, you said. So did you take a short here? Would this kind of be your short setup? The break, retest, sell back off? I'm assuming that would kind of be what you're looking at. You feel much better now that you got the blue star? You should, Tom. It should make you feel warm inside. It's never too high. Yeah, that's true. Oh. The blue star makes sex better? What? Oh. You took the short there. Yeah, Sin City. That looks interesting. I'll something I'll look into, just kind of, you know. I wasn't using IBH and IBL, and I liked the way those started looking, so I just put them on my chart now, and sometimes we take trades off those areas. Tom Sabo has no guarantees today. The only guarantee is that the price will go to the right. Isn't that right, Tom? Or does Tom think we're going somewhere else? We kind of called out the 2084 area earlier, but, we didn't take it. You're going to take it on your PA depending upon what he says? I don't know. Looks like the 35s is kind of inevitable here. Let's go. Lil Nas Edge, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your membership. You the man. Thank you, Lil Nas. Appreciate you, man. Long or short? If he says anything other than long, then take him out back and just give him the good old spanking. R.I.P. Tom Sabo trades. Oh. Oh, you think the move's done? You'll target 20 points with a 40-point stop. Nordmark, you're putting an awful lot of faith in Tom Sabo. A lot of faith in the Tom Sabo payoff. I love messing with Tom Sabo. It's fun. It's fun. Tom, what are you doing on Wednesday? Are you going to stream it all on Wednesday? 'Cause I know the market's closed, or half day or whatever. But I thought about might be a good day since to do a little joint stream. You'll say we go up unless we go down. We'll link up on Wednesday for a little joint stream. Because I think Wednesday's a good day. The market's going to be closed, short day, so it'll be a good day to kind of, be aggressive that day. Joint. Yes, joint. But not that kind. Not that kind of joint, Smurf. Smurf lives in Colorado, I think, right? Smurf's in Colorado, so he said joints are everywhere. Joints are everywhere in Colorado, I'm assuming. You know, those places where they, the chiropractor, they pop your back. Pops you back. You live right outside of Boulder. It's very joiny. I want to come to Colorado for a vacation at some point. I want to take the kids up to Colorado. It's one day, one of these days. We always go, you know, somewhere warm, but I'd like to go somewhere a little cooler on one of these trips. You going to eat pizza? Yeah, you better stay on that diet, Tom. You got to fit into that penguin suit soon. Oh, Jackson, you're up there in Colorado also? There's a casino about an hour and a half. Oh, let's go. We'll hit it up. I'll let you know. You shorted 86.5. Ballsy. R.I.P. Nordmark's account. R.I.P. Oh. All right, let's see. 86, he said. No, wait, he said he's shorting 86.5. Stops at 106. What's that, Maxie? Max is saying something. Hold on. What? Stupid trade? Yeah, I'll tell him. Stupid trade. Oh. I don't know. Maybe it pays. I don't know. You lived in Water Park, Colorado? I have no idea where that is. You love living in Denver? We had such a good time. Yeah. I've never been to Colorado. I like to go to Colorado, like Utah. I think Husk used to live in Colorado, didn't he? I think he did. Or maybe he just visited for a while. Maybe he just visited. I don't remember. You got a rock crawler, so Moab, Utah is so much fun. Yeah, I don't have any of that. I want like a side-by-side or something, but I haven't gotten one. R.I.P. Nordmark. It's rigged. Anybody watch the Stradman? I'm assuming there's probably some Stradman people in here. He lives up there in Utah. Shark's going to start a short when we get to 125. 125. Oh, that's cool. So you can rent this stuff, Jackson? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I don't blame you, American Solar. It's not, I mean, it doesn't look weak yet. We did take out the all-time high room meets. We did take out all-time highs. Yeah, I want to go. I like camping too. I haven't been in a long time. The kids remind me all the time. They say, "You said we're going camping." Like, dang, my bad. Why can I not? If I woke up from camping with a sore butt and lube all over me, would I tell anyone? I'll be looking around, Willie, find out what's going on. What's up, Jack? Accountability. We're doing good today, accountability. We're all green. We are all green. Because I just haven't gotten my setup yet there, Trader Edge. Am I ICT's brother? No. Do I want to go camping with you, Willie? Oh, I love it. Oh, goodness. Am I his sister? Maybe. All right. There's Nordmark's target if he'd just taken the long. He'd had no drawdown. If you Tom Sabo steered you wrong again. Good old Tom Sabo. Darn it, Tom. My girlfriend said, if anybody's waking up with lube on them, it better be her. She didn't really say that. I'm assuming that's what she'd say. You was long? What? What are we talking? I don't know. What are we talking about? You did say something about being short. Do I have any updates on Tumblr? Accountability, yeah, it said it was delivered. Accountability, let me check it again. I mean, I'll check the shipping. They should. I think they both showed delivered. We mailed those off. Let me go back and look. You're in. I don't want to tell where you live, but let me double check and make sure which one you got. I mean, I'll double check it today, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it showed delivered. No, Mark, I wasn't, unfortunately. I was not. How come I cannot find? What am I missing here? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Why can I not find this? All right, anyways. You were short for a little bit? Yeah. I mean, I tell you guys, it's like a buy the dip type day. I'm just not participating now. Tesla is finally pushing. Well, let me look. Unless it's held up at like customs or something. That Tumblr, I'm thinking about talking about the Tumblr there. I don't think it is, but I thought it had showed delivered, but I'll get my girlfriend to check the status of it there. She's got the tracking. Maybe I can send you the tracking number too. Oh, Elite Trader Funding come out with an announcement. Let's read it. Doing good, Hold Me. How you doing? Everyone is sharing their certificate on social media. What about you? Are you ready to be your elite and flex your Elite Trader Funding certificate? They have a 50% discount on the 100K fast track. Yeah, I think we already knew that. Oh, Kid Poker. It's so painful, man, to sit here and watch that just go against you. So painful. Oh, you're running the counter trade? Man, do we just buy every pull? Start buying every pullback? Never too high to long. Market gives the middle fingers, yeah. Oh. Another massive day. I think I'll make a payout this month. Nice. What? Oh, you thought you were shorting 12 mics in your own minis? Oh, man. That's never good. If it works out for you, then it's cool, right? 20,100 a retest. Well, let's look and see what it did. I really wasn't paying attention, so let's see. I actually think a push back into like the 95 area kind of makes sense. Yeah, I actually don't mind a push into like 95. You're stuck in a short? I don't think you're stuck. What's gold doing? I wanted a little deeper than that. Come on. Little deeper than that. Yeah, 100 is a psych level, but I think that 95 typically makes a little sense there. But what I might do if this candle turns green, I'll jump in. I kind of want to see a test of the 95. Okay, so it shows that it is in transit. Accountability if you're still here. I don't want to give out where it's at, but it should be delivered tomorrow, today or tomorrow, looks like. I'm probably just going to long off that 3-minute Nordmark. We kind of like to see a test of like the 95. We'll jump in one here, and then we'll add if we get a pullback. I'm going to go break even once we get above the body of this candle around 110. Because I want to see some expansion back to the high there. So kind of at the body of this candle here, 110 area, I'm going to go break even. I want to see it just run from there. Something like... Just kind of want it to go here. I don't want it to go back red, so... Two ticks in profit here just to make sure we lock in some. We don't get red on this. I want to see some expansion above 110 here to the highs. Going to be aggressive moving the stop here, as you know, just because we don't want to take losses. Top of the hour. Yeah, 2 minutes. Let's see it take us higher here. Take us higher. You know what? I'm moving this back down. If it rips against us, that's all right. We're going to give it room here. If we lose on it, it's not that big a deal, right? I'm going to add at the 95 there. That sort of thing. 1 o'clock, top of the hour here. Trying to see here when I should move it. It's kind of the same idea, 110-ish. I want to see it continue to hold that area. I was thinking I might take one off at 110. I didn't quite know which ones. Something like that. 10 points and then let the other run if we can get it. I want to see us hold above the whole number now since we hit the 95s like we expected. I want to see it kind of pop here. Don't know if I have enough patience to give it enough time to pop, but we'll see. ES pushing here as well. Let's pop the 110s here. I think we go. Come on. Come on. One tick away there, guys. All right. Now we can go to break even. That sort of thing. Yes, hold me. I copy sometimes 3 or 4 at a time. It just depends. Right now, I'm really just copying the 5 250Ks with 5 evals. That's kind of how I'm doing it. So I do the 5 250Ks. I do copy those together. So I want this thing just to go ahead and expand higher here, but it's not doing it. I may just take it off. Let's take it off there. Lock down 675 total. Probably makes a new high. Probably continues up, but sometimes you just take what you can, right? It's not my typical style trade, but this is kind of like buying the dip. This is kind of what we talked about, right? You buy the dip. We traded into the fair value gap here, so like this entry's fine. I expect a deeper pullback. We got it. We added. So, I mean, I'm okay with it, right? I'm okay with it. Yeah, I mean, hold me. Whatever you're comfortable with, right? If you're not comfortable with trading, copy trading at all, just do one at a time. You can still make money that way easily. So, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, that's just, like I said, that's not normally our style, but oh. And there we go. It's running through the highs now. You know, we could have waited, but I'm okay with the 10, 12 points, whatever. Just continue to go here. 115s, ES approaching the 35s there. Pivot point up there on the ES at 36. So we were up $500 and we went down $800 and now we're back up $665. Little roller coaster ride today. Little roller coaster like the market. Up, down, up. Just don't go back down. All right, I don't think I'm going to sit here all day, guys. I do think I am. Going to go ahead and pin Huss Trader right there in the chat because I don't want to room. The price action is just not like, it's just grinding higher. Just don't feel like it. I'm hungry. There's several reasons. I'm hungry, so on and so forth. But just kind of recap the day for you guys. We did reach payout here on this APEX account. So we'll be requesting that $2,000 today. We're $600 away on this account. If we're careful, if we're nimble this week, we can probably get there. These accounts, there are ways to go. We got to get to 6,600. We're at 1,300 on 2, and a couple other ones that are around somewhere between 950 and 1,200. Bulenox, we did take a payout on the Bulenox account. They've not approved it and removed the funds yet, so I'm not trading that one yet. My funded futures, we're working our way towards our second payout. We've already taken $12.50 out of this account. We need $434 more to take another 1,000. So, Relic, the tumblers, I'll show you in a second. Link is in the description. These were all up $50 or $60, and I didn't trade any take profit trader accounts. So that's kind of the rundown for today. Green day, can't complain. But yeah, the link is in the description. But this is the site. It's going to take you to here, and then if you click on her, so she has all of her cups here on her TikTok. But she has her shop link there. You can just click on shop. She has all these available. And if you want a custom one made with something on it that you just want to come up with yourself, just click on it and tell her what you want on it. So that sort of thing. But it's JEM Tumbling Creations. That's it. I'll be back live tomorrow, guys. I just don't want to sit here all day for no reason. The market is just kind of grinding higher. And, it's going to be one of those weeks. It's going to be a week where you want to be careful. Lock in your profits early. Be careful. Don't do anything crazy. Don't look for huge moves. Let's just take what the market gives us and move on. So that's it for me. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, all the links down below for the prop firms if you want to help support the channel. That is the only reason that I'm able to do this on a daily basis. Payouts are not guaranteed, right? So appreciate anyone who uses my coupon code or my links. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot.